So once again, good morning and welcome to our PMI Authorized Certified Associates in Project Management Preparation course. It's an exam preparation course, and we'll be able to get ready for certification as soon as possible. We'll have a proper overview and a walkthrough each of the modules in this course. We are right up to lesson 13. Lesson 1. Lesson 1 is an overview of the entire CAPM certification course. I'm sure you went through the slides. Have you gone through all the slides or you are still reading? Hello, Elijah. Hello. Hello, Elijah, are you there? Can you follow me? Hello, can you follow me, please? You are muted.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you are getting me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I was asking whether you've gone through all the slides or you are still going through some.
So what slides are those?
The ones I sent to you, I gave you on WhatsApp last time. They are slides now.
Yes, sir. I haven't gone through all of them.
Yeah, let's see what.
I don't know the exact lesson I'm on right now, but I can tell you when I get to WhatsApp.
Okay. Did you relabel them as I asked you? Because each lesson has a topic, a name, so that it will be easy for you to identify where you are and tick that I am now at lesson 5 or lesson 8 or lesson 10. And lesson 10 is talking about,
Yes.
so you have to relabel them because they were downloaded without labels. Okay, so that's fine.
So I couldn't do that.
Okay, you have to do that. Now we can go in straight into the course. There are lots and lots of things that people are doing as far as projects are concerned. Some people don't know that they are actually involved in projects on a daily basis, like even preparing for this CAPM course. To get this certification, it's a project, right? The certification course itself is a project, so you need to see a project, the characteristics of the project, your understanding of what the requirements of a project are, and to you, what is a project?
A temporary endeavor to get work done is a course of action taken to get work done.
Okay, that's good. What is project management? PMI actually says a project is a temporary undertaking to create a unique product, service, or result, right? And then what is project management?
Project management are the steps required to make sure that a project is successfully undertaken and done.
Okay. And the objective of a project is to
make sure the work is done.
Yeah, the work is done, but there are outcomes. When you do the work, it's not just the work being done, it is the outcome of the work being done that is really the objective of a project.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so project management is rightly what you said. It is the work, ensuring that the work that has to be done is done to deliver the requirements of the project, right? So you can say
Yes,
project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, techniques to project activities to meet project requirements. That is a broad definition that PMI gives us. So, hello, Lady Lynn. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning, sir. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm very fine. I hope that we'll be able to finish this course in 2 weeks and all of you get certified.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good. So, to you, what is project management? Hope you have good definitions, eh? People are the ones that should cram all these definitions, know them, you sing them, you wake up with them, you discuss with them. So, help me give me a definition of a project and project management. Very fast. Let's move. Yes, Lady Lynn. Remember, it's
A
not,
project is
yeah.
so you're saying something.
Yes, go ahead. I like that.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead, go ahead.
A project is a temporary and unique endeavor that aims to achieve a specific objective within a given time frame,
Great.
a defined time frame with a stated budget and scope.
Okay. Okay, that's a good definition. It has all it takes there. But PMI also gives us a standard definition for a project. And I believe PMI has not changed that definition. It says a project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. Have you ever come across that definition?
Yes, sir.
Great. Then project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, techniques to project activities so that you meet the project requirements. Now, the definition of project means that every project is a temporary undertaking, temporary. That means every project is time-bound. It has a start and end date, and therefore, it delivers a unique product, service, or result. And then a project has characteristics, what we call constraints. You call them scope, schedule, like you mentioned, scope, budget, and so forth. Those are called constraints. So managing a project is actually managing those constraints, balancing those competing constraints so that you can attain your objectives, which are meeting the requirements of that project. Now, can we talk about PMI? What is PMI? What do you know about PMI? Very fast. Anybody?
Project Management Institute.
Great. PMI is the Project Management Institute founded in 1969 in the USA in Pennsylvania, precisely. And it's a not-for-profit professional membership association. Not-for-profit means they are not, it's a non-profit, like association, yeah. And then PMI is out to do what? To strengthen project management awareness and also to deliver project management standards to the world so that people can practice project program portfolio management in a very effective way and get results in a reliable way. So PMI is a membership association. Everybody can belong to PMI. You can purchase your membership as a student. You can as well purchase a membership as a professional. So membership is at 2 different levels with PMI. What about the CAPM? The CAPM is
Certified Associate Project Management.
yes, and that is the PMI's credential for all those who have to enter the profession and understand project management, understand the role that project management has to play in our careers. Anybody can do project management because everybody is involved in projects in one way or the other. The world is full of projects. Everywhere you go, whatever you do, you turn around, you see projects. Projects in construction. The house that you live in, it was a project. Somebody constructed it. Somebody conceived it. Somebody planned it. Somebody delivered it. Somebody paid for it, sponsored it, you know. Going to school and achieving good grades can be a project. Okay, so CAPM is that entry-level credential certification that helps everybody to master the foundations, the fundamentals, processes, terminologies of project management. And what will make this course very unique for us? This course is so excellently built, prepared for us to master project management and understand the different domains of practicing project management, from business analysis to predictive, that's traditional management approaches, what we call predictive life cycles, and adaptive or agile life cycles. So with whatever methodology, you will be very, very prepared through this course to start your business using business analysis, start your company using business analysis, then grow your company using project management methodologies like Agile, Scrum, and so forth, traditional. So everybody has a key objective, like a problem you want to solve in life. That's why we're coming to school. We are going to school. We want to get a job because we want to solve some problems. So what is your key problem? Your key concern is to see that you attain some reasonable objectives that put you in life as a successful, accomplished individual. Our course objectives for this CAPM course, we will have to cover up to 13 lessons. 13 lessons will definitely, or let's say lesson 13 is all about wrapping it up and getting us prepared for certification. So lesson 1, becoming a certified associate. What does it entail? Lesson 2 will cover the project environment and value delivery. The environment in which projects operate, and then the system of value delivery. Projects are out to deliver value to their stakeholders and organizations and society and in general. Number 3, lesson 3, we would learn how to organize for project performance, how to organize a project to start. Lesson 4, development approach and life cycle performance domain. We'll understand the different methodologies and life cycle approaches that we need to use to apply on our project work. Lesson 5, we're going to now do planning, focus on planning the project work and deliver through predictive methodologies. Lesson 6, we're going to know how to carry out the project work and deliver the results. Lesson 7, we're going to be looking at planning the project work again using delivery methodology and life cycle called adaptive approaches. Lesson 8, we will do an overview of adaptive frameworks like Agile, Scrum, Kanban, Lean, and so forth. Lesson 9, we're going to cover measurements, how we're going to track, measure, and regulate performance, control the performance of our project to see whether we are galloping according to, or we're going according to plan. We collect measurements, collect data, collect information, and prepare reports, and then control the project, make changes in a reliable way, and manage risk, which is called uncertainty. Those factors that can change the objective of our project or change the direction in which our project is going. So we master risk and change. Lesson number 10, we're going to be exploring the business analysis frameworks. And lesson 11, we'll look at it deeply into the domains of business analysis practice. And then finally, we'll put it together, wrap it up in a comprehensive management plan and see how projects begin from business analysis, that's through conception, through initiation, through planning, through execution, through monitoring and control, through closing. And then, of course, we will prepare for the exam lesson 13. So what we have in this course, everybody should understand we use a lot of slides and group activities. We'll have a capstone. A capstone is like a project, a case study that we're going to be, it will span the entire course. We're going to be following that case study to understand every lesson in the course from start to the end. We will also do group assignments, group activities, interactive exercises will be available, and we have an activity workbook that you need to fill it all the time to show that, to demonstrate mastery of all the lessons in this course. This course has some interactive icons that we need to master. Every time and everywhere they are found, they are located in the course. They give us insight into what exactly we are focusing on now. For example, the exclamation mark there, it points to emphasis of importance. Something very important, pay attention. You have the spanner there, it's all related to what tools and techniques. That means they're discussing tools and techniques in processes. When you see interaction finger pointing there, you know, it's calling for interactivity. A question mark is a question note. Expert judgment is by using the weighted beam balance. And when you see these two approach discussion, is dealing with interactive discussion, two-way. Project management terminologies will also be available for you. A glossary is included in this course as a separate PDF file, so you can master all the terminologies, the concepts that we are using in this course. So when we call any name, you understand how that name, that particular terminology fits within project management usage. Example, project management, you see, it has defined words. All the defined words get colored. The words that are colored definitely have definitions in the glossary. Before we get started, we have to be able to take some frequent breaks. We start on time. These are the ground rules, okay? Ground rules that will help us not be indisciplined, but we should be very disciplined to see that we start on time, we close on time, we have some breaks, frequent breaks, and keep an open mind. You have to be inquisitive. Before coming to class, you must have prepared, study the lesson area before we come to discuss it, so that your mind should be open and focused, and then you know maybe some questions you have. If you never have a question, then you should answer a question. And you should be ready to answer every question. If you don't answer a question, means you never prepared. That is it. And interactivity is very important. So helping each other out is the best way to learn. Make sure that we solve problems, attack activities together, group activities, and so forth. Ask a lot of questions, ask questions, take lots of notes, create your own, you can actually print out the tutorial, what we call the notebook, okay, where you fill in the blanks. As we are discussing, you are writing down some key things that will help you master the course and keep your notes. Yeah, so. All right, so eliminate all forms of distractions, keep your camera on, of course. When we are running the real class, if we're asked that we should put our video cameras on, we will definitely have to do that, because if you don't do that, it means that you are distracted. You are not in the right learning environment. Okay, so like now I can put my video on, but I will not want to do that maybe because of your internet. I don't know your internet speeds. It may interrupt. Okay, so an overview of project management. What is project management? We can see, projects in the real world. Everybody is running projects. Somebody that is doing painting is doing a project. Somebody that is planning a wedding is doing projects. Somebody developing an art, a sculpture, to draw somebody out, that's a project, because you have to be able to have the imagination, have the reflective design, thinking, and all the industrial projects, the biggest projects in Africa, you need to identify them. So what are some of the biggest projects that you have heard have made history to date in Africa and even the world? You can identify them. Recently, they talk about the Dangote refinery. You heard about it?
No, sir.
Then you need to be doing research, You need to do research, because project management, you need to open your mind, listen to news, hear about projects, appreciate how much budget and effort was put in the project. Like the Dangote refinery, they say is the largest refinery in the whole world, and it is in Lagos, Victoria Island. So the largest refinery in the whole world is built, and it was inaugurated last month, June, by almost 10 different head of states who gathered in Lagos to inaugurate that refinery, meaning that petroleum products, fuel, everything will be produced from there and marketed across Africa. Interesting. That's a mega project. Which of these is a project to you? Homework assignment, downloading a playlist, package delivery company routes. Which one is a project? Huh?
Package delivery company routes.
Okay. Why? Mr. Elijah, your own is which one? I'm not hearing Mr. Elijah.
It's like he's not connected.
Okay, can you explain why package delivery company route is a choice for a project and not downloading a playlist, homework assignment, and so forth?
Because package delivery company route is a way in which a company can so whatever is offering to the society. So it involves planning, depending on the one of his customers. It involves.
That's very good. I like that. That's already a good attempt. Yes, homework assignment, well, it's part of a project, but not a full project. right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because every project has a start and end date. So this one is like routine activity. There's a difference between a project and operation work, right? Operation work are
Yes,
those
sir.
repetitive activities that are ongoing to create product, service, or result. But a project is time bound, temporal. Package delivery company route, yeah, it has a clear objective at the end, unique product, service, or result. And we saw that project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, techniques to project activities to meet project requirements. We can as well define portfolio management and program management that you can check from the PMI PMBOK Guide Standards Lexicon. What is program management? Program management is equally the application of knowledge, skills, tools, techniques, and principles of program management to program activities to realize benefits that cannot be attained except you manage those projects together as a group. Yeah, so to attain benefits which otherwise cannot be attained except they will manage as a group. So meaning that program management is multiple projects managed together in a coordinated way to attain benefits, which those benefits cannot be except they were managed together as a group. So you can see program management there. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
So can you read what is there? Program management.
The application of knowledge, skills, and principles to a program to achieve the program objectives, and to obtain benefits and control not available by managing program components individually. See also portfolio management and project management.
Good. Then this is portfolio management, the centralized management of one or more portfolios to achieve strategic objectives. The centralized management, meaning that portfolio is the means of centralizing all components of work, programs, projects, operations, and other components of work within the organization to achieve strategic organizational objectives, right? So that is portfolio management. So a program has multiple projects that are related together, and you manage a program so that you can attain benefits amongst the related projects. Those benefits cannot be attained except those projects that are related were managed together under a program. A portfolio is a combination of projects, programs, operations, and other components of work that you manage together for the purpose of aligning them to attain organizational objectives, the strategic objectives. So PMI is that Project Management Institute leading the professional association for project management, and PMI is an authority for a growing global community of millions of project professionals and individuals who use project management skills. All right, so now to build your career you have to enter the profession as a CAPM. And it doesn't mean that CAPM is just the entry level. No, the use of CAPM. Many people have CAPM for the purpose of upgrading their careers. Some who are already working in strategic projects, but they never had formal project management knowledge, they take CAPM so that they can, upskill in their performance and knowledge of project management. The CAPM is also a good requirement for you to take the PMP later on. Like the Project Management Institute's president, the president and CEO of PMI, what is his name? What's the name of the president and CEO of the Project Management Institute? Pierre Leman. Pierre Leman. You need to know about your industry, your institute, okay? PMI.
Please, how is it spelled?
Pierre, right? You know how to spell Pierre, right? P-I.
Yes, French.
Pierre, good. Le, just like the in French, le. Then man, man is like M-A-N-N-H. So you can as well check online. You see the president, the current president of PMI is Pierre Leman. And he is, of course, he's going to appear, his name and signature is going to appear on your certificate when you write any exam PMI. Now like this, his name will come there, everything. He got certified CAPM last year. He earned his CAPM in September last year. I think it was August. Then this year he earned his PMP. That was last May. And equally earned the Discipline Agile Scrum Master, DASM. So he too is growing in the profession. So proving that project management is very important. The certifications are for everybody to build your career and give you capability to see the world of projects in another way. So you have to earn the CAPM, and there are reasons. The world is going projectized, meaning that project professionals are currently employed in industries across the world, 90 million of them. 25 million new project management jobs are needed to meet the global demand of talents by 2030. Project talents are needed around the world. 25 million will need to be created, new jobs. That means that if you type online on Google, you will see millions of jobs related to project management, and you can apply to them. Many people think, oh, I'm looking for a job. I don't know. In fact, you can work anywhere in the world. There are lots and lots of projects everywhere, project jobs. United Nations, working with international organizations, working with industries, manufacturing companies, different countries. Like to work in Canada, you can see project management jobs in Canada. In Switzerland, Switzerland is the highest paid country for project managers. You see? So you can download what we call the PMI salary survey of project managers worldwide. You will see the highest paid countries that pay project managers. Then you prepare yourself. When you prepare yourself, you become eligible to any of these jobs. Even within your local environment, there are jobs. There are people who are earning in this country in the tune of 3, 4, 5 millions as project managers. And somebody say, come on, how is that possible? It's not every job that you're earning just 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. There are jobs for 5 million in this country. What is on the test? You will need to prepare to get a CAPM. Anybody can get a CAPM with at least secondary degree is like associate degree or global equivalent, like HND. With an HND, anybody can get CAPM. And you must also complete at least 23 hours of project management education to be able to take the CAPM exam. The CAPM exam, it consists of 150 questions, multiple choice, and you need 3 hours to complete the exam. That means you need to, if you have ever written an exam for 3 hours, then that is one. Inside the exam, it will be graded. The CAPM will be graded. 36% will be based on fundamental knowledge of project management and the role of project managers. You need to master that very well, the terminologies and fundamental concepts. What is project, program, portfolio management, operations management, the differences between project program portfolio, the differences amongst operations and projects, and then what is PMO? You need to understand that, understand the role of project manager, and so forth. 36% of the exam, can you imagine? 36%, that's probably the highest. You must know the fundamentals. Project management environment and project integration management, 17%. See? Project scope, schedule, cost, quality, and resource management, 20%. Project procurement, communication, stakeholder, and risk, 27%. See how the exam is distributed. So that's how we'll study and take proper assessments to get ourselves ready for certification. So in 2 weeks, we should be fully completed with this course. Fundamentals and core concepts. They demonstrate an understanding of the various project life cycles and processes, demonstrate an understanding of project management planning, demonstrate an understanding of project roles and responsibilities, determine how to follow and execute planned strategies or frameworks, demonstrate an understanding of common problem-solving tools and techniques, common ones, of course. All these are covered in lessons 2, 3, and 4. So these are the areas that you master for you to cover the fundamental concepts domain in the exam. Lessons 2, 3, and 4. So if you master lessons 2, 3, and 4 very well, you have 37%. Is it 36%? 36% straight out of the exam. Then predictive plan-based methodologies. They explain when it is appropriate for you to use predictive or traditional or waterfall or plan-driven or linear plan-based approach. Remember the names I'm using there, they are the synonyms of predictive or plan-based methodology. Demonstrate an understanding of project schedule, determine how to document project controls of predictive plan-based projects. All these are covered in lessons 5 and 6, and this constitutes how many percent already? Something like methodologies, adaptive frameworks and methodologies. Explain when it is appropriate to use an adaptive approach or method. Determine how to plan project iterations. Iterations are what? Elijah?
Approach.
What are iterations? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lady. What are iterations? Have you gotten a Scrum Fundamental certification?
Yes, sir.
Then that's fine. Therefore, what are iterations? Oh, you have forgotten everything. You have to study night and day. Is that okay? You have to sleep on your notes so that we are not wasting time. When we're going to this course, you finish your course, we will remember everything. Be a master in that course. Know it and know it very well. Anytime when they're talking project management terminologies, you are already, So determine how to plan project iterations. Iterations are those short cycles of project release in Scrum or Agile. They are called sprints, iterations, short delivery cycles. Determine how to document project controls for an adaptive project. Explain the components of an adaptive plan. Great. Determine how to prepare and execute task management steps. All these are covered in lessons 7, 8, and 9. Oh, this is so good. I like this CAPM. Business analysis frameworks will demonstrate an understanding of business analysis roles and responsibilities. Determine how to conduct stakeholder communication in business analysis. Determine how to gather requirements, because business analysis is all about understanding project requirements, documenting the requirements, understanding product roadmaps. Anything that you want to create as a project or product or whatever it is, business analysis will begin the work before project management work comes in. So you have the product roadmaps or product releases or product evolution or milestones. Determine how the project methodologies influence business analysis processes. Great. Validate requirements through product delivery. That is what we cover in lessons 10 and 11. And this course is so unique because everything has been brought together. Business analysis has been brought together with project management, different methodologies, making you ready to apply any and all and anywhere. And what type of project, you begin to know exactly the methodologies they are using to get things done. So in our lesson, all we need to do is we're going to be arranging ourselves in groups to take exercises and make use of all the intellectual resources of this course, the learning resources. This course follows a problem-based approach or project-based learning approach. And you have to learn very well. To learn very well means you need to learn with real-world problems or projects or examples. And you need to be able to accomplish all the exercises that are posed in this project. Examples here: scaffolding, building, a kind of like building a structure where people stand on to be able to construct. You see, that's what we call scaffolding. How will you build that one? Because if you build a structure like this where people will stand on it and perform construction activities on a tall story building, you must be very technical, right? You avoid risk. You want to make sure it is firm, it is standard, it is well adapted to make the work go easily. So we'll be constructing things like this. You'll see some problems that are being defined, introduced, and then you will uncover them and will through exercises and group discussions. Like Tracy Fastone. Tracy Fastone is one of the biggest music stars in the world, they say, and then she sells out soccer and American football stadiums. Normally in less than 10 minutes, you can get through this work. Heading out on tour again, the biggest ticketing company then, Ticket is reviled for its exorbitant fees. So this is going to affect Tracy Ban or Tracy what? Fastone has instructed her management to work with a smaller ticketing company called Tickets, because this ticket ban is too expensive, charging a lot of exorbitant fees. So Tracy Fastone, in her stadium exhibitions or manifestations, pulls lots of crowds, and maybe people can get stunned by the high ticket costs, exorbitant fees that are being charged by this company. So Fastone has instructed her management to work with a smaller ticketing company called Tickets. It didn't go well anyway. Tickets doubled its capacity, but it was no match for the volume of fans wanting tickets. Great. That's the challenge of getting a smaller company. Similar company may not be able to meet the volume demand. They doubled their capacity, but yet it was no match for the volume of fans wanting the tickets. Therefore, a lot of people, your project is to find a way to handle the massive volume and keep Tracy Fastone happy. You see, projects are to solve problems. You see that? That's the purpose of projects. So this is why you see some of these kind of case studies coming in to help you see that projects are found anywhere, any situation, anywhere that people gather, you know, and things have to be done the right way and, you know, satisfying stakeholders. The heart of it is satisfying stakeholders. So you definitely would have to do everything possible to satisfy the stakeholder. Therefore, that is a problem to solve, and to address it, you need to apply project management knowledge and principles. All right, so that is it for lesson 1. We have just 3 minutes to wrap up. Oh, let's get introduced to lesson 2, what we're going to be doing next class, in the first lesson, actually. Lesson number 2, our objective to lesson number 2 would be to understand projects and project management, understanding the profession itself. The CAPM course is deep in fundamental knowledge about the profession. What is a project? Understanding project management, the benefits of a project, and projects versus operational work, programs and portfolios. Very good. So project management process groups are mentioned, and the project management challenges are equally explored. Then, of course, question 1, the application of knowledge, skills, tools, techniques to project activities to meet project requirements. It's a definition for answer.
Project management.
That's number
3.
Perfect. Question number 2. Activities within an organization that work together to achieve some prioritized or strategic value might best be considered
Project 1. Portfolio.
portfolio. You see why it's portfolio strategic value, strategic, because it aligns with organizational objectives. Okay, and organizational objectives and prioritization. Portfolio deals with prioritization, selection of what has to be done and what should not be done. How many projects should be vetted in and some that should not be, and whatever operation. So they are choosing, portfolio is to choose the right project, the right program, the right operations to meet strategic objectives of the organization, which is delivering value. See why it's portfolio?
Yes,
because the definition of a project is much different. It's not just the strategic prioritized aspect. No. Projects are at a tactical level, not too strategic level. Question number 3. Establishing the scope of a project. Okay, read it out, please.
Establishing the scope of a project, refining the objectives, and defining the course of action required to obtain those objectives under project management scope. Planning.
Is what?
Planning 2.
Okay. Correct. All right, so we are supposed to end here now because we're going to some other meetings. So please, at least this is the introduction. So you got to study. Have you received the slides? So you're going to study from lesson 1 to lesson 4 before tomorrow's class early morning at the same time. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Please, I still need the PM box.
No,
So I lost the
PM,
previous one.
we'll send you these slides. Okay.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
sending you the slides on the group. So right now, you should master lessons 1 to 4 before tomorrow so that we can discuss them very well practically. So we'll finish project fundamentals.
Okay, sir.
Lessons 1, 3, right up to 4. Okay, thank you very much. Have a great day, and do have some reflective study along these topics before we meet again tomorrow. Bye for now.